Alrighty then. Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 1015, Dynamic Repackaging. It's a term I use for creating different size box sets off one series. I talk a lot about creating as many different revenue streams as you can for a single book. Well, once you have a series, whether it's 6 books or 20 books, then you can package it in different ways, and it costs you nothing extra for those packages. Sometimes Stanley, how can you not love him? You package them in different size books. It costs you nothing. So you have the single books. Well, then you can do a 2-book set. You can do a 3-book set. You can do a 5-book set. You can do a 6-book set, 2 3-book sets for a 6-book series. So when you have a longer series, you have so many options. I have a 21-book series that we packaged into 4-book sets, except for the last one, which is a 5-book set. And then we're going to do 7-book sets. And we're not going to do a complete set because 21 books, I would eat a lot of page reads that I don't want to eat because you only get paid for the first 3,000 Kindle edition normalized pages. So if the box set is more than 3,000 pages of KU page reads, then you don't get paid extra for that. So I try to keep it as close to 3,000 as I can. 7 books, that gets us right near there, close enough, good to go. So you got 1 book, you can do 2-book, you can do 3-book sets, 4 books, and different people will buy them. Other people will pick them up or reread them in KU. And at that point, since it costs you nothing, it's free money. Assuming that when you find typos, you update your individual books, and then as you make your box sets, you make them off those updates. Nothing. Imagine, even if it's $10 a week, that's $40 a month at no cost to you. I like that ROI. So dynamic repackaging. So how many different configurations can you make? What about that first book in a series? You have 3 or 4 series that are kind of similar in genre. Throw them out there. Each first book, call it a starter set. Once again, it costs you nothing. There are cover templates in Photoshop that you can use. You can use Canva. You can use other things to create that box set look. And then throw it up there on Amazon, throw it up wide, do what you need to do to get it out there without any additional cost. So, but only you can do that. Now, you can't have somebody else publishing your stuff and then all of a sudden, hey, we're publishing this too. You have to have a license for that wide distribution on ebook, the non-exclusive. Just make sure you have a license in place. Otherwise, one or both of you could get impacts on your account, negative impacts, and you don't want that. So just make sure you have a license that says, this person is publishing a box set and my book is in there and they have the license. So it's non-exclusive. If you're in KU, all of that's out. Only the publisher can publish those. So maximize the presentation of your book through and optimize different revenue streams without having to write more books. And if you've already written 6 books, that's a lot. But you can do them 1, 2, 3 books, 6-book sets, and that works. And you can combine the audio, especially if you've paid per finish hour for your audiobooks. You own those files. You can pile them together and make 3-book, 4-book, 6-book sets. That is way cool because then audiobooks, you get those also free. It costs you nothing. So I'm always a big fan for additional revenue streams that don't cost you anything to get into them. So think about that when you're writing a series. And also there's an added benefit of getting past that first book read through. So if you have a 50% read through rate on your first book, or only say a 25% read through rate on that first book, then it's really hard to make money on that series. But if you have books 1 and 2, say book 2 to book 3, the read through rate's 100%. So you need to get people all the way through book 2. If you box set 1 and 2 together, you kind of get over that hump, and you're going to find that the read through rate to books 3, 4, and 5, 6, those 2 box sets, has improved. That's a win. Getting more people into further books in the series is a huge win. So consider that. It's an added bonus from doing box sets. because you're going to pick up a different kind of readership than those who read the individual books as they go. Dynamic repackaging. Consider it as a way to optimize and maximize revenue streams without having to write more books. Peace, fellow humans.